So the goal of this is just to get some feedback from you on what your experience has been like inside the academy,
Mm.
and just wanted to get some thoughts from you that we could potentially share with people that are investigating joining.
Yeah, of course. And I wrote this down. I wrote like a paragraph of things, and it's weird because the reason why I joined the academy in the first place was because I was spending hours and hours on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, trying to figure out what I was doing and what
Yeah,
I needed to do for my business. And I was coming up with nothing, or I was coming up with 1,000 strategies.
yeah, so frustrating.
It's super frustrating. And when I found you guys via TikTok, it was like, I don't know, it was one of those like miracle things where I'm like, oh shit, like this is what I needed.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. So what do you think as you've been in the program for the last couple months, like really dove into the materials? What has been your experience up to this point?
I've done things that I never thought I actually could accomplish. Like I've always wanted to do an email list and get subscribers. I've done that and successfully too.
It's
Same
amazing.
thing with like setting up emails. I was always so scared to write emails to people thinking I'd be bugging them or bothering them.
Yeah,
And Zach's like, no, like you're no. And he reviews all the content which with us, which is like, it's so helpful because you're not just being told like, okay, make your emails or go make this and then you hear nothing. You get
right.
active feedback.
Yeah, yeah. So do you feel like the active feedback is one of the things that's made it really easy for you to take consistent action? Because I mean, you've been a rock star inside. You've made so many big changes in your business. So do you think
Yeah.
it's that consistent feedback that's helped you specifically?
Yeah, what I really, really liked is the videos. I think that's like the huge thing for me, right? Because like I can't always attend the live sessions that we have every day. So I would watch the videos, I digest because they're so easy to understand. He
Yeah,
he talks to you like you're an actual person, not like
yeah,
using all these terms that make no sense. They
right.
were very helpful. So now I can action on all of those things, go to those meetings whenever I could. He prioritizes us so we all get to like talk and go through things. So then I'd get feedback.
It's amazing. I love that. I love that. And as you've gone through this program over the last, couple months, what do you think has been the biggest outcome for your business in terms of results that you're seeing?
There's been a lot. So for me specifically, like the huge thing that happened the other week was I actually got 2 sales from my DIY kits that like I have never been able to do before.
So
Um,
cool.
it was just one of those things, and that's the cherry on top. I've been able to grow my email list from like 5 people. I'm now at 80.
Wow.
It's it, it's just it's absurd, and I keep getting friends messaging me being like, "That email that you wrote was amazing. Thank you." And
That's
it's
so
just like
cool.
it. I can see it actively working. The content that he talks to us about creating on like Facebook or Instagram
Yeah.
and TikTok, it works. All of it works, and I can see the proven results. It's not like there's like some things you read, you do, and that kind of
Yeah.
work. These are actual physical results that I've seen in my business.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I feel like there's so much fluff out there in the world. You like do this, do that, and you like try to move in a direction, you don't get results, but it's incredible to hear that one, the stuff is very easy to understand, but two, that you're feeling the impact and feeling the growth inside the business. That's incredible.
And like I think one thing that will always stick with me, I think, for the rest of my days is Zach mentioned I was doing something on Instagram and it wasn't working. He's like, "Well, why are you doing it?" I was like, "Oh, I can stop?" And it's just like everything you hear about, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do that. And Zach's like, "Of course you can do that. Why wouldn't you be able to do that?"
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, yeah.
So do you think it's like that really personalized coaching, the ability to constantly ask questions and get feedback that has helped you grow so quickly?
I think so. And I also think watching other people, so we have calls every week, right?
Yeah,
But seeing everyone else's content, seeing their advertisements, seeing how they're writing their emails, seeing how the videos they do on social media because we follow each other,
yeah,
seeing them implement all that stuff, you're like, oh, okay, yes, I can take that little bit and use it on my stuff. And then like, oh, that works really well for them. Like, let me try it out on mine. It's like, it's not just the academy, it's the clientele that the academy chooses and selects to work with is just quality people. And I
That's
think
amazing.
that's like another key thing of that is, again, it's not the academy, all it's the whole thing of it. The
Yeah.
people that you guys work with are wonderful, is a wonderful support system.
That's incredible. Well, Olivia, you're definitely part of that crew, right? You bring that really good energy, that really awesome momentum, which is so fun. And like the whole is really just the sum of the individual parts, like the people that show up. And it's been incredible. Like we've been able to work with so many gifted and incredible entrepreneurs that are looking to grow. So
Mhm.
that's fantastic. So the
Yeah.
community aspect has been a big value for you.
Yeah, so, I don't know when Zach started this, but he had people start posting in the group. So we're actively able to connect with one another and make comments, and so then, like, obviously Zach's, the head of it, and he gives, like, the best advice, honestly, but,
Yeah.
us being able to talk to one another and be like, "Oh, hey, this would be better if you did this," or like, "Hey, I've got 1,000 ideas that could help with this because I'm your target audience."
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's huge. And like we as marketers, we don't have all the answers, right? But
Mhm,
you guys are able to bounce ideas off each other. And a lot of times the ideas you guys are coming to the table with are phenomenal.
mhm,
And it comes from creating that environment where people
mhm.
feel safe, where they can share and coordinate,
Yeah.
which is very
I
cool.
think that's, like, the biggest thing too, is I feel so safe coming into those calls where even if I wrote something wrong or I posted something wrong, Zach's like, he doesn't say those words ever. It's always, "This is wonderful, but here are some tweaks I think you could make to make it
Yeah.
even better."
That's awesome. Yeah, I think that's like everyone starts out at different levels, right? And there's always the ability to increase. And I think the whole goal of the academy is to create a space where people can do that as quickly as possible
Yeah.
and eliminate the stuff that doesn't work and focus on the stuff that does. And it sounds like that's what has happened with your business.
Yeah, and also a really cool thing that I know other coaches don't do is it's prepping us to finish this course. It's not like well, I'm holding you back so you can't do this all by yourself. It's teaching you how to do all this and successfully so that whenever the time is up, you have those tools. And if you want to stay on longer, you totally can, but you have those tools that work.
That's amazing. Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things we're trying to do here is enable people to be super successful, post focus funnels, like post community academy. You'll have all the tools you need. And that's cool that you're seeing that.
Oh, completely. Like it was weird because I was just thinking about this a few days ago, just about whenever like we're halfway through, right? And I've already seen so much growth in myself as a business owner, but also in my business itself.
Yeah,
And I know that by the end of this, I will be so self-sufficient because I've learned everything and stuff I didn't even know I needed to learn about. I have all of it. And I have the knowledge and I have the confidence to go out there and just like kick ass now.
that's amazing. That makes me so happy, Olivia. Like it just gets me so pumped to see you grow so quick and feel so confident. Like that's what we're trying to build. I think you perfectly summarized that.
You guys are killing it. I mean, swear to God, I can't say this enough. I'm like, I'm sorry, Zach. I feel like I'm sucking up, but I'm like, I really love everything you guys are doing.
Well, Olivia, that means the world to us, honestly, because we really pour our heart and our soul into all this stuff. And the fact that you're seeing that and feeling that, it just warms our hearts. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
I really appreciate that. Okay, awesome. That's all I needed.
Cool.
You crushed that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Seriously, I
Yeah.
really don't know where I'd be without you guys.
Oh,
So
I love that.